Hi, Barry Foster here and welcome back to the Northern Irish Job. This is episode number 50 with Ballymena United in the Premiership in Northern Ireland, and today we've got a pretty big home game. We're playing Cliftonville in the league. That's going to be 8th playing first. But before we get to that game, this is what's been happening since our last video, and my apologies for the lack of videos over the last 2 to 3 weeks. But we had a pretty good November. I must admit things went pretty well. The last video did feature the 2-2 draw with Coleraine. After that we played Dungannon in the league and they beat us 3-1. That was a little bit disappointing. Callum Cook did score an equalising goal from the penalty spot. I thought we almost had a point in the bag here, but 2 late goals sunk us in that match, which was a little bit disappointing, but we were playing away from home. We then had to play Dungannon again, this time in the League Cup quarter-final, once again away from home, but this time we beat them 2-1. Joe Tully and Divine Izikor sending us into the semi-final of the League Cup. That was a good victory. We then played Larne in the Premiership, and lo and behold, we beat them 3-2. At one stage, we were leading 3-0 after 48 minutes. They did score 2 goals in the second half to make it a bit of a nervy ending. But I thought that was a great home victory against Larne, who, from memory, are a professional side. So that was a job well done. We then had to play the Carrick Rangers in the County Antrim Shield semi-final. Another 2-1 victory at home with Kenny Zaminis and Joe Tully doing the scoring that day. In that match, Michael Leddy did get injured. I think he got a calf injury, which was the only negative really moment in the match. A very good victory to send us into another final. We then played Anar in the Premiership, and we beat them 5-3, an 8-goal thriller with Zemini scoring a brace. Livingston also scored, and would you believe that Peter Riley scored 2 penalties, which absolutely floored me. But it was a good victory, another 3 points in the bag. We then had to play Dergview in the League Cup semi-final. That was a bit of a torrid match, but we beat them 1-0 away from home, and Joe Tully, he scored the only goal of the match in the 67th minute. We then had to play Carrick Rangers in the Premiership. That was away from home, a 4-0 victory. Another really good performance. Zemini's with a hat-trick. He has really found his scoring boots. And Aidan Manning also scoring from the penalty spot. So that was a great victory. And when we look at the Premiership table, I don't think we're doing too badly. We're in 8th position on 19 points. We've got a couple of games in hand, which is quite interesting, because if we pick up some points with those games, we could find ourselves maybe in 7th or even 6th position. But I think the boys are not doing too badly for a promoted side. We're nowhere near the bottom two spots, which are taken up by Anar and the Welders. Cliftonville are doing very well. They're 4 points clear at the top, with Coleraine on 32 and Larne on 30 points. And if we go back to the schedule, we have made those 2 finals, and would you believe it, we have to play Glentoran in both. We'll be playing Glentoran in the County Antrim Shield final. That'll be around about the 18th of January. And then in February, on the 12th of February, we're playing Glentoran in the League Cup final. So we've got to play Glentoran twice in those finals. Fingers crossed that we can maybe win one this time. That'll be very good. Also, what's been happening, some players have returned to their club. Their loan period has come to an end. That's Divine Izikor. He's gone back to his club in the Republic, which is Shelbourne, but he'll be back with us on the 1st of January as a Ballymena United player. And also 2 defenders, O'Brien and Slevin, have both returned to their clubs in the Republic, and they won't be returning. I did investigate whether I could get them back for the remainder of the season, but that was a dead end, unfortunately. We do have one player in on loan, just giving him a bit of a trial, Adam Wells. He's from the Republic of Ireland. He currently doesn't have a club. He's only 24. I don't think it looks too bad. But at the moment, I really can't do much because if I give him a contract, he's going to blow our wage budget out of the water. The board don't particularly like that. So at the moment, I'm just seeing how he goes in some friendly matches that will be which will be playing, but we'll see how he goes anyway. But the transfer window will open in a few weeks' time, and hopefully I can maybe do some business, get some loan players in, because at the moment we're a little bit skinny in this centre of defence. But anyway, it's Cliftonville today. I'm not expecting anything from this match really, since Cliftonville are doing so well in the league. If I could get a point from this game, I'd be absolutely delighted. Anyway, fingers crossed. Let's go and chat to the boys and see whether we can get something out of this match. And this is the starting 11 for today's match. We've got True Grant between the sticks, Gallagher, Hubner, Taylor and Dobbin across our back line, with Smith and Manning in midfield, Riley on the left, Halabi on the right, Zaminis and Tully will lead the attacking line for us. Lorcan Healy, he's back on the bench. He's come back from his broken hand. Ethan McGee, Ball, Cook, Casey, Livingston and Michael Leddy. Let's go and chat to our boys. Well, I'm tempted to go with the system, but I'm going to put no pressure on the boys at all. Just go out there and have a bit of fun playing the league leaders. Because I really do think Cliftonville will be a little bit too good for us today, but our form in November has been absolutely excellent. Anyway, that was early possession squandered there. And decent crowds as well have been coming to see Ballymena United play, often well over 1,000 fans a match, which I guess is pretty good for Ballymena in this league. But it looks as though we've got a bit of a wet one here today at the showgrounds. And it's Cliftonville with an early attack, playing in all red. And they're being very... I don't know what... Oh, crikeys. What was Grant doing there? Could have caught it and he tried to punch it. I'd like to see that one again. My goalkeeper could have caught this ball, I reckon. Here it comes. He comes out. He drops it. I think he just drops it. Now, we're in the 8th minute of the game. Still 1-0 to Cliftonville. And their keeper just punts it straight down the park. Now, this is Tully through to Zaminis. He can maybe have a crack here, but straight at the keeper. But he just punches it away for a corner. How the corner's been going? Well, don't ask. Never looked like scoring from a corner. I think they've tweaked that somehow. But anyway, now Halabi can maybe put it back into the box. And he's going to do that. No, not a good cross at all. That was rather poorly done. Now Manning, he's a little bit too far out and he won't go for goals. Zaminis does. And that clips the bar. Now this is Zaminis. He's got plenty of room in front of him if he wants to try and beat his man. He gets the centre into Manning. That's a good ball. Manning's got some options here. This is Halabi. And this is Smith. He plays it all the way back to Taylor. Now this is Dobbin, who's done well at right fullback for us. He's keeping McGee on the bench lately. So they're controlling possession, which is good to see at the moment. This is Smith. Thought he was going to maybe feed it through to Zaminis, but he didn't. But Smith again. This is Halabi. Can beat his man with a bit of pace. Oh, well, can't blame him, but he's shot a little bit wide, but I think we've got a corner. So the keeper did get a touch to that. And this is Riley, who will take our corner in the 16th minute. This is aiming for Taylor. But O'Reilly can maybe put it back into the box. Halabi can probably have a shot here. He does, but it's been blocked by Wilson. Now, 29th minute, Grant with a free kick and he plays it out to Dobbin. We've had close to 60% possession in this game for Ballymena United, so a lot of possession. Now Smith to Zamini's. Oh, he just couldn't quite control it. I thought he was going to slip it through to Tully. But Lindsay now out to McClelland. Well, that was a good interception by Manning. Now this is Smith. He can drive it forward to Zamini's. He's got to have a shot. And he does, but it's blocked. And it rebounds perfectly for Lindsay in the centre circle. So it's McClelland now for Cliftonville. Now out to Comrie. This is Hale back to Comrie. Well, I guess that was a shot, but not a good one. Now Comrie with a throw. 44th minute. Not long to go until half-time. Still 1-0 to Cliftonville. It's been a pretty even game. We've had plenty of possession, but this is Comrie for Cliftonville. Now Grant, he punches again. And he should take this, and he does. If he was going to punch that, I was going to scream at him. But he caught it, which was the right thing to do. Anyway, Manning to Smith. Oh, gee whiz, he took his eye off the ball there and gives possession easily to Cliftonville. Now this is McClelland. He'll have a, shot just wide. And that's half-time between Ballymena United and Cliftonville. 1-0 to the visitors, courtesy of McClelland's goal in the first minute of the match. But as you can see from the stats, 55% possession to Ballymena and 11 shots to 9. I mean, I really think we've been sort of like matching Cliftonville in the opening 45 minutes, but they've got the important goal. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, half-time, we're going to point the old finger and tell the boys to go out there and show them what we're all about in the second half, because I think we can do better. We didn't do too badly in the opening 45 minutes, apart from Grant's blunder, dropping the ball in the first minute. But apart from that, I think we sort of like matched Cliftonville for most of the half. I mean, both sides had opportunities. But anyway, it's Cliftonville with early possession. And Riley, I thought he was going to intercept it. Anyway, this is Gallagher. Plays it long, looking for Zamini. It's not a bad ball. He cuts it back to Halabi, gets a shot, and that's deflected, so we're going to get a corner. In the opening second minute of the second half, and young Riley will take the corner for us. Probably looking for Taylor, but that's been headed away. Now Halabi plays it back to Riley. He's just kept it. He's gone down, but no penalty. That was a little bit soft, I reckon. Now Manning, he'll have another crack here, and he does, but good save. He had that one on target, so we'll get another corner. Will the game be nice and kind and maybe give me a goal from a corner? I doubt it, but anyway, Gallagher puts it in, looking for Tully, and that's been headed back for another corner. So we're getting plenty of corners in this match for Ballymena. We have been practicing set pieces in training, you can tell. Gallagher sends it in again, keeper punches it out as far as Amini's. He can play it out to Halabi, and he does. Now McClelland and Hale exchanging a couple of passes. That's a sloppy one there by Cliftonville. Now Zamini's to Tully. He's got a great opportunity. Oh, he puts it over the bar. Anyway, Otamusu with a goal kick for Cliftonville. Oh, everybody misses it, and this is Hale. Bit of a gift here. And he makes it pay. Well, after Tully had a great opportunity to make it 1-1, a very soft goal is scored by Cliftonville. I think everybody missed that and just went over the top, and Hale just runs through and finds the back of the net. Okay, it's the 61st minute. We made a few substitutions here. That's Dobbin with a header, but only as far as Taggart. And it's the boys in red with possession. Oh, and as you can see, Lorcan Healy has been brought on. He is replacing True Grant. Also, Leddy has come on for Tully. And Livingston has come on for Halabi. Anyway, that's been headed clear by Gallagher. Cliftonville are putting us under a little bit of pressure here. Anyway, this is Hubner playing it out to Smith, to Manning. First time to Leddy. Oh, he's almost, well, he did run into trouble, and he's lost possession. That wasn't the right thing for Leddy to do. So once again, it's Cliftonville with the ball. And at the moment, we're struggling to cause them too many problems in their defence. They're controlling possession rather nicely. Anyway, Wright for Cliftonville plays it forward to McCann. Now this is O'Driscoll. Well, Manning did well there, blocked the pass. Now Leddy's got to push it out to the right, and he does now. Now Livingston, he can drive this forward, looking for a man in blue. This is Smith. He's got to have a shot, and he does, and he scores. Smith, his 4th goal of the season. We did it the hard way, but it's come off. I thought Livingston was going to maybe just slip it across the face of goal, but he goes for a strange pass, but Smith beats the keeper very nicely. Okay, 81st minute, and it's Cook with a corner. Cook and Casey have come off the bench. All substitutions have been made. And that's an easy one for Cliftonville's keeper. No one challenging for that ball. Still got about 10 minutes left in the match. So Ballymena United, we got time to find an equaliser if we can. Now this is Dobbin. Heads it down to Livingston. Plays it forward. Oh, well, we're going to be lucky here. Young Riley. He's had a good game out there on the left. Now this is Cook. Oh, he puts it over the bar. Now this is young Gallagher playing it forward for Casey. Now this is Cook. He just gets possession there. Leddy. Zamini's. Oh, that's going to be a corner. Great save by their keeper. Zamini's really put some power behind that. Now Cook will once again take a corner. Probably looking for Taylor once again. This time Taylor gets his head to the ball, but it goes over the bar. Now Healy plays it out to Dobbin. We've probably got about 45 seconds left now. Cook, he's got to play it forward, and now Casey. He's got to look, he's got to push it. Oh, what was that? A terrible pass looking for Riley on the left. He needs a rudder. And that's probably gifted, I reckon, Cliftonville the match, that poor pass. And they're probably going to take their time with the throw. I don't blame them. And they have, and that's it, full time. And that is full time between Ballymena United and Cliftonville. 2-1 to Cliftonville. Ballymena United, we did get one back through Smith in the 71st minute, but I must admit that first minute blunder by True Grant where he dropped the ball, that really cost us. And when you look at the statistics, 20 shots to 21, I think we did pretty well. Pretty good XG for Ballymena United. 12 corners to 5, and our overall rating of 6.78. I think the boys played really well. I wasn't expecting anything from this match. It would have been great to get a point, but unfortunately Cliftonville showed us why they're sitting top of the tree at the moment. But anyway, let's go and chat to the boys. Well, look, I'll just tell the boys it would have been nice to win, but it wasn't to be. Let's see what happened with the rest of the league. And as you can see, well, Welders with a big win over Anar. That was a bit of a probably a relegation 6-pointer there. 5 goals to 2. The Coleraine doing the job over the Carrick Rangers. Dungannon defeating Linfield, and Larne also getting the points over Glenavon. So Cliftonville on 39 points. They're still 4 points clear of Coleraine, with Larne in 3rd place on 33. Ballymena United still in 9th on 19. Look, as I said before, I don't think we're doing too bad in the league so far. We're nowhere near those bottom 2 places. Well, as you can see, in 3 days' time, we're away to Crusaders in the league. That'll be another tough game for Ballymena United. I think what we'll do, we'll come back for another A26 derby away to Coleraine. So we'll be playing around about 4 games off camera. So that'll probably be the next video game before we get into a couple of well, certainly the County Antrim Shield final against Glentoran. I'll certainly bring that game for you in a video just down the track. But anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Unfortunately, a 2-1 home defeat to Cliftonville, but we were playing the leaders of the competition. Overall, I don't think the boys did too badly in that game, but we didn't quite get the result that we would have liked. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. But until next time, I'm Barry Foster, saying it's goodbye from me.